work. And I want to hold this space for you to really honor where you're at and what may be in the way of you being present with yourself. And I'm going to guide you on a journey of reconnection and then holding space for you to be really present in your life. For me, the most important part would be present in my genetic biological place. So often in life, we stand in the wrong place. And what I mean by that is we could become the parent of our parents, or the parent of our siblings, or the parent of someone else's children, which does not belong to us. And then I'm stepping into a genetic field of information which doesn't belong to me. And normally, how that plays up in your life is you may feel overwhelmed or out of alignment. So, first, I want to invite you, and it's okay, for example, if you're adopted, that you will reconnect with your biological parents, even if you don't know who they are. Your soul knows and your genetics know. If you're, and the parents who brought you up like parents are like your parents, but not your biological blood parents. Because for this, first, for me, it's always important to get into your bloodline, to get into what is it within you and what is your genetics, your DNA connected to. Because behind you should be the mom's line on the left, dad's line on the right. So you should be standing in your place. So before we begin, I invite you to really take a deep breath into your heart space and honoring where you are. And if your mind's active, it's okay. Simply observe it, observe yourself, and the noises around you help you to go deeper. So all the field around you, the neighbors, or you feel uncomfortable in the body, that all helps you to go deeper. So simply accepting any distractions, any noises outside, if you're beside a street with noises, cars, simply accepting them, and they help us to go deeper. Accepting how you feel in the body, if there's tightness in the body, and just allowing yourself to settle and become present right here, right now. And if you're watching this for a second or third or fifth time, we're going to meet you where you're at now. It's always going to be different, as we're always different. So really taking a deep breath again into your heart space. And giving space to land, to settle, to arrive into the body. Beautiful. And I want you to imagine first you're going to honor your biological mom. She's behind you on the left-hand side, and dad's behind you on the right-hand side. I want you to imagine you're going to stand in front of both your biological mom and dad, and mom's on the left-hand side, about 2 meters behind you. Dad on the right-hand side, 2 meters behind you. On a mom's line, she's connecting to all the blueprint of the ancestors on your mother's line and your father's line behind you on the right-hand side. Giving lots and lots of space for this reconnection with your ancestors on your mother's line and your father's line. With lots of space. And I want to honor every genetic soul on your mother's line, and I'll call them the blueprint. So that's for the unknown children, unknown relatives that we've forgotten about or didn't know about. And I want to invite the blueprint of your mother's line in fully till the beginning of time. And they're behind you on the left-hand side with space. And honoring your dad's line on the right-hand side behind you till the beginning of time. And I want to honor all the unknown children on your dad's line too, maybe from miscarriage, abortion, missing twins, that they're all honored in the rightful honor and places, including your own children in front of you and siblings from the youngest on the left, oldest on the right, that the blueprint of your entire genetic lines are opening right now. All in their honorable genetic places. And I really want to honor on both your mom's line, your dad's line, including yourself, any children we don't know about, that they all reunite with their honorable mothers and fathers. Mother's always behind on the left-hand side, dad's always behind on the right-hand side. So every child in the ancestral line is honored with the biological connection with the biological mom, correct mom, biological dad, and you were the son or daughter. I want to honor all the children connecting to both mom and dad, all the way in your mother's line and your dad's line. In beautiful, till the beginning of time, with space. So I want to really bring an intention of restoration in your ancestral line. It will help you in your life. So I want to include any ancestors where there was a disconnect from their mom or dad from disputes, maybe in the ancestral line. So I want to invite God to bring all restoration on your mom's line, where there was anyone disconnected from their ancestors or the moms, the dads, to really invite restoration on the mother's line and the dad's line. Beautiful. So I'm going to work with really what's coming in very strong, that this webinar or this meditation is about restoration of anyone who is disconnected from their parents or the family system. So I want to honor all restoration where there was disconnect from siblings, disconnect from parents, mothers to children, children to moms, dads to children, so we can all go back into the genetic river of support and love. In the entire genetic line. So if you have any disconnects with your mom, your dad, your siblings, your children, ask God to find out the origin of why the disconnect came in and to bring restoration. So we can restore the virtues of the ancestors the gifts of the ancestors. Giving lots of space into the lines for reconnection, restoration. So this webinar is really about restoration of the gifts, restoration of reconnecting with the ancestors in a healthy way, where one member may have been thrown out of the family or disconnected from the family for different reasons. So I want to reunite, bring restoration to the full genetic line. We need this genetic information to really stabilize our lives, even if it's heavy information with the ancestors. So, with your permission, I'm just supporting you to reconnect with the ancestors, of restoring the line, the lineage. And maybe there's frustration, maybe there's arguments, maybe there's anger. So imagine you're giving all that up to God to bring back to the origin and to transform it, because maybe it's in your blood and you're carrying it and you think it's yours, but it's not really yours. So any frustration, any anger, any resentment. Good. All the old energies, imagine they're unraveling from your system, especially if there's any remorse, any resentment, betrayal, grief. Imagine it's simply unraveling from your system, and it will make your system lighter. Sometimes we're carrying a lot of heaviness, which has nothing to do with us. So really the intention is to Allow your system to let go what really doesn't serve you, and it doesn't even belong to you, a lot of this. So simply allowing your spirit, God, source, whatever it is for you, to unravel it from you and restore any disconnects in the ancestral lines with love as we go deeper and also deeper into the subconsciousness. If there's anything in the way of you connecting with yourself, with your own self-love, let's ask that to be transformed as well. Often these old disconnect energies can disconnect us from ourselves. So let's ask any disconnection from our emotions, from our gifts, from our creativity, from our channel to be given up and resolved. And new spaces are opening, new opportunities for self-love. As the energies move in flow, spiraling out of your system, anything that's in the way of you and pure relationship with you. There's a tightness in the body, whatever's there, even if it's a sadness, simply being with that and allowing all these old energies to be released from your system so you can be present with you. observing your body and just really observing, is there any part of you that feels a little bit unpresent, that's a little bit absent? And just asking those parts of you to accept, to show up now. Just maybe there's parts of you from your childhood that you didn't want to be present, and simply inviting those parts to you now. What wants to come in now? Any parts you got distracted in conversations or problems, invite your system to be totally present now. Full restoration of pure presence. Breathing into your heart space. Now that the line on your mother's line is getting more restored, your dad's line too, and then family topics, whatever you're holding, can also go back. Anything that's out of alignment with you and being present with you in your life can go back to the origin. Maybe you're holding things that don't belong to you. And as you're getting closer to yourself, as more of you come back, your presence, your vitality, your own self-love, there's space for you, more of you to come into your body, more of your playfulness, your curiosity. You take a deep breath into your system, into your body, and simply releasing any old energies. And imagine you're breathing in the new you, which is really you. And anything that's, I say, in the way of you, simply asking your spirit to release it. So you restore the connection of self-love with yourself. And now the restoration is happening on the ancestral line, their self-love. And as more spaces are open, more of your higher self can come down into your body. Even parts of you, maybe in your childhood, that didn't come in or left behind, they also can come in. as we're going deeper and deeper inside ourselves. More space inside. Now, as we've restored the lines, the lineage with the ancestors, a lot of gifts can come forward from the ancestors to you, from your mother's line to you, father's line to your children. Now there's much more space for you to come deeper in full restoration of the brain, full restoration of the heart, full restoration of your whole spirit in the body. Full restoration of presence, presence in the bone marrow, restoration of presence in the cells, presence in the space between the cells. Taking a deep breath. Ah, as we land deeper into the bone marrow, deeper into the cells. Deeper into the emotional body, full restoration of your physical aspect. Full restoration of your life force. And then we have different directions. So full restoration into your back, your new back, and restoration of your new front, your new restored left side, restored right side. Full restoration of your core. Full restoration of your lineage. The ones who were disconnected are reconnected. So in the new connection within us, the love can go back through the ancestral lines. And our love restores them, and their love restores us. And it's a wave of love coming from the ancestors to our children, and our children back to them. That everybody's like a tree in their own genetic place. So everyone's restored in their genetic place in the ancestral line, siblings, children too, ancestors. With space and love. Beautiful. So I want to balance the directions because you're in the body in a new way, where energy and vibrations. I want to honor that your new restored front supports the new restored back. New restored back supports the new restored front. New restored left side supports the new restored right side. New restored right side supports the new restored left side. Above supports below. Below supports above in the new way. Love within you supports the love around you. The love around you supports the love within you. There's much more space for your spirit to come in even deeper into pure presence. Presence in the cells, presence between the cells. Arrived, embodied, renewed. Honoring your ancestors, restored connection that are all restored in the rightful places of the mother's line and the father's line. Take a new breath into your new system. And imagine the sun is in you and radiating out. Beautiful. And you're radiating out. I invite you like not to bring the helping energy and bring the radiance. Try changing the words from helping to radiating love and support and see what happens in your system to radiate love. Beautiful. And so reset. So now you have a deeper connection with you, deeper connection with presence, and deeper connection with the ancestors behind you in the lineage. They're supporting us as we're supporting them to evolve. Thank you, everyone. And I'm going deeper over the weekend to work with the nervous system. So if you find that your nervous system gets dysregulated, or you say your cells or your body gets dysregulated, I'm going to work deeper over the weekend as well. And it's restoration of the nervous system and the information in your body. And so you can feel really safe in the body and really reconnect with your nervous system in a very, very harmonious, beautiful way. So if you'd like to be part of that webinar, it's on the website and it's bringing restoration into your nervous system, and it will restore it back into safety and harmony again. And it'll reset your whole system. So working with clearing family, childhood trauma to reconnect the nervous system into present time. Your body has all the information what you need to restore. So I'm going to work with the information within the nervous system to recalibrate and bring mind, body, spirit together as one. And that's what I'll be working with in the nervous system webinar, restoring the nervous system. So maybe you'd like to be part of that. Thank you for being part of this webinar. Really nice to connect with you all again, or anyone new. And yeah, there's many webinars in the Academy. And as you can watch this as a recording, it's the same in the Academy. Each webinar are steps of consciousness, which are connected to different aspects, which I was guided by God to bring in. And they're all like stepping stones to consciousness. So they help you restore and remember who you are. And they're all related to different levels of consciousness. The way it comes in for me is to be it, not to read about it, but be it, to integrate. And then it drops deep into the system. So the work I do is about deep transformation, deep connection within the roots, and deep restoration that creates impact in your life. So if you'd like to drop more into the website, damienwynne.com, I invite you to be part of the Academy, and each webinar will bring in different stages of consciousness. Usually when there's a big shift, a lot of resistance comes in, not to that specific webinar. Usually they're the big ones. Usually they're the big transformation ones, which will take you out of old patterns, which you're in for a long time, and your system doesn't want to change it. So be aware that the ones you may not want to do may be the very one your system or your soul wants you to do. Feel it. Just with that information you can drop in. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, enjoy this new connection with you, presence, and the ancestors. And if you'd like to go deeper, it's on my website, damienwynne.com. Thank you.